Hello and welcome back. Readathon has already started, but I'm here to let you know what has been happening. Lucy and Em are doing a 24-hour readathon and I've decided to join very randomly. I only joined if I woke up in time. They started the readathon at 6 a.m. I woke up at 6:40, waddled myself out of bed, walked downstairs. What's the first thing you do when you're doing a 24-hour readathon? Get yourself a cup of tea. So I made myself a very nice cup of tea in my Christmas mug. Went back upstairs and started reading. It was still really dark outside, so I was on my bed while reading, so I have a little time lapse. So I read until 8 o'clock. So I started at 7, then I read till after 8. I read around 100 pages, off to a good start. An hour into it and I read like 100 pages. Very happy. I wanted a change of scenery and it was starting to get lighter outside. So around 8 then I went to my chair. I read until around 10 o'clock and I got up to page, I think, 700. And in this book, Binding 13, which is the book I'm reading, there is 801 pages. After 10 o'clock then, I got a little bit of food, did some random shit that's got nothing to do with reading, and then I sat back down again and I finished Binding 13. So I have read already 293 pages, I think. But yes, I finished this book. Dudes. So this book is like a contemporary romance set in secondary school, which is high school for all you American folk out there. The main character is Shannon Lynch and she's going to this new private school because in her last school it wasn't looking good for her. She was getting severely bullied. So she went to this new school and the first day, what happens to her? She gets hit in the head by a rugby ball by a guy named Johnny Kavanagh. So at the start he wants to just protect her because he hit her in the head with the ball and he felt like he needed to protect her, but then it turns into something much more. And it's just such an amazing book. It's a very, very chunky book. And I did not think I would like this book as much as I did, but I loved it. Towards the end of the book, I was almost crying. The trigger warnings for this book are explicit sexual content, graphic violence, mature themes, triggers, and bad language. This book is not for everyone. 100% is not for everyone because it has such foul language. It's set in Ireland, so there's Irish terminology that I know and I'm like, well, I feel great right now. I feel included. I love all the characters. They have such good chemistry. The chemistry between Johnny and Shannon is so real. It's so amazing and I just love it and I want to read the next one. I literally called Eason's. They didn't pick up a day before Christmas Eve, so I'm like, is anybody going to pick up the phone? I want to buy the next book. Thank you very much. But I absolutely love this book. Read it right now. I think it's 12:30 right now, so the readathon's starting at 6 a.m. and it's going to finish at 6 a.m. tomorrow. And I'm not doing the timer method, I'm just doing exactly 24 hours. And I'm doing it with Lucy and Em, and we were on FaceTime for the whole of this morning. Like for the first 2 hours we were on FaceTime while reading. My options for the books I'm going to read next, so my one I really want to read next is, besides reading the next book in the series, which I don't have, but I would love to read, but I don't have it, which is tremendously sad, and I am practically on the brink of depression, really. I'm joking, you know. I really want to read Firefly Lane by Christian Hannah. This is totally different from what I've just read. It's more like best friends, like the theme of friendship being talked about, but I really love Christian Hannah's writing. She's a really good historical fiction writer, and I really want to read this, so this is an option. But also this book. So I haven't read the first book in the series, but it is on Kindle Unlimited. So I might pick it up because I have the other 3. The first one I think is called Flawless by Elsie Silver, and it's like a romance series. The first one it's about a bull rider. Yeah, that's all I know. My next option is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. This is a fantasy, a high fantasy. I don't know if I'm feeling this, to be honest. I don't know which one to pick. There's too many options, I don't know what to do. And I just want to read the next book in the series, but I can't. Very sad. But right now I should be reading, because the girls are on FaceTime right now, but I told them I need to paint, because I need to paint a picture for Dad for Christmas. I'm whispering just in case he hears. So I need to do that right now. So that won't take a lot of time, but it'll take a small bit. And in that time I'll have cooled down. I'll have let Binding 13 settle in, and then I'll pick up another book. But yes, I'm very excited. It's a good day to be alive. I have my painting supplies, so now I can paint. It is about 3:30 right now, and okay, I've eaten lunch. I've done the background of the painting, and I've done like the bird. I've just not done none of the details yet because it's drying. So I've done those 3 things. I've also started Firefly Lane. I am on page 17. So not a lot of progress has been made. There's about 480 pages in this book. I'm realistically not going to finish this book in this readathon. There's dual POV, the 2 girls. One of them is popular and the other one isn't. And they're both in school, and yes, I think they just meet each other and then they become best friends, and then something happens and they're no longer friends. I'm really tempted to download Flawless to my Kindle and start that. I have a bad thought right now. I want to watch a movie. Watching a movie is not really on a 24-hour readathon agenda, and it shouldn't be, but I really want to watch this movie because we talked about it yesterday. It's the one with Owen Wilson and Jackie Chan. I watched it so many years ago, but I really want to watch it again because it was so good. Realistically, not going to tell Lucy and Em because I probably will tell them, but like right now I'm not going to because they might be very, very ashamed of my behaviour, which I'm ashamed of my behaviour, and I haven't even gone to watch the movie yet. But I'm going to watch it because I really want to. And you know what? Self-care. I've read 300 pages already. I'm doing good. So after that, I'll be in an action and ready to read again. Progress update right now. It is 10 to 8. So I have started Flawless by Elsie Silver, and I am on page 103. I am 27% into this book. The book is like 412 pages, I think, altogether. I have 3 hours and 19 minutes left, according to the Kindle's speed of my reading. This book is definitely way different from Binding 13 because Binding 13 was so long. It was a lot more slow burn, whereas this is a lot shorter and less slow burn. The main character's dad owns this big agency firm and she's a part of it, and one of her dad's clients is... what the fuck are their names? I've totally forgotten their names, even though I've just started reading this book and I should know their names. His name is Rhett. Figured it out. One of the dad's clients is Rhett, and he is like a really big bull rider guy, and he did something bad which damaged his reputation. So then, to rectify this, the main character's dad was like, okay, my daughter is going to be your babysitter, so you don't do anything that damages your reputation more. But I do like the dynamic of the family, because this guy Rhett, I absolutely hate saying that name, Rhett, but he has so many brothers. That's why there's a whole series of each brother's POV. I like it. I mean, it's grand. It's nothing extraordinary. It's nothing mind-blowing. It's just a thing. It's just happening. I'm currently on sprints with the girls again. This is the progress of the painting. Okay, don't knock it. I know it looks very bland. It looks very bland, but I've done none of the shading or colouring of the bird or it on a thingy because... so when I started doing the white, I didn't really let the green dry. Then I had to do a couple layers of the white because it started to look like a grainy white bird. But then it was irrelevant anyways. I didn't need to do a double layer because I'm colouring it in a different colour anyways. So, yeah. But Firefly Lane, I read an extra page. So, flying it, to be honest. Just flying it. I think I want to go downstairs and like watch a YouTube video and maybe eat chocolate, and then I'll go back on sprints with the girls. That's what I'm gonna do. Dudes, it's 9:30 and I'm on chapter 11, 29% the way through. I haven't read that much because I did what I said. I went downstairs, watched a YouTube video, had chocolate. Did my night routine, put a hair mask in my hair. I kind of feel like I look like a soldier with this parting. But, you know, I'm tricking my hair right now. You know, different parting. My hair is like, what's happening? Anywho, I'm going to read right now. I have my cup of tea behind you. Okay, if I put up my hood, do I feel like a looming, like, presence? Maybe. Anywho, okay, let's go. I've got to page 206. I'm 52% the way through, and I'm doing well. It's just past 11 right now. And I'm gonna go to sleep and then I'm gonna wake up and continue reading. Good night, my friends. I'm planning to finish this book tomorrow. Hey guys, it is 4:59 in the morning and I'm awake. I genuinely don't know why, but I'm gonna read. Okay, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna text Lucy, see if she's awake, and yeah. Dudes, I'm gonna be so tired. Okay. As you saw, I woke up at 5. I read Flawless for 2 hours. I finished it. And then I decided to just, lie down. And I went to sleep. And here we are awake at almost 10 o'clock. I also read a small bit of Firefly Lane on page 28. But I'm going to read the hours that I didn't read yesterday. So I'm going to continue on this because I want to see how much I can read in 24 hours. And I'm going to read, so on my Kindle, I was charging my Kindle too before I went to sleep, which was very smart of me. I downloaded Infernal Devices, a manga edition, which I'm so excited to read. So I'm going to read those too. So I'm going to go downstairs, get a cup of tea, and continue reading. I can't believe I went to sleep. Okay, I'm fully functioning. It's update time. I've actually put on a timer on my phone. I can't show you it because it's on this phone, but I've read for about 3 hours today so far. This is not including the one when I woke up at 5 a.m. My brain wasn't really working at that time, so I just didn't think to put on a timer. I have finished a book. I have finished the Infernal Devices Clockwork Angel manga by Cassandra Clare. This is the second one because I'm now onto the second one, but the first one was 249 pages, I think. So I think I've read like 700 pages maybe so far, and it's just so nice reading these because I read the Infernal Devices a load of years ago and I absolutely love that trilogy. Reading it in manga form is so nice and it's so, I don't know, it's so cool. I love it. So yeah, on to this one next. This one is 260 something pages, so very excited. I think I'm gonna give the first book in this manga series 4 stars because it's just nice and cute. I think I'm gonna give Flawless by Elsie Silver 3 stars. I just really should not have read it after Binding 13 because Binding 13 for me was so high tier that when I read Flawless, it was just so mediocre. Like, it was nice, it was good. The chemistry between the main character and the love interest, it was good. I felt like the guy though, the love interest, was kind of acting like a man-child a lot of the time. Today I've been editing the thumbnail for this video and a reading vlog, and it took me like an hour and a half to do. And I've also been, so there's wrapping paper here because I've been wrapping some stuff and I still need to do the painting. I still need to finish it. I haven't touched it since, and we're going to mass today, so, and I have to wash my hair, I have to have a shower. So much is happening. I don't know what to do. But yeah, this readathon is going well. Let's keep this momentum up. It's 4:15. This readathon has been put on hold for the past however long, 2 hours, because I did the bird. Oh my Jesus Christ. This guy has taken me so long to do, and its feet are severely fucked up, but yeah, this is the outcome. It's a purple bird because I don't have blue. Oh, angel numbers 2233. Okay, and I literally have not read anything besides we got to mass really early, so I read I think 30 pages of the Infernal Devices Clockwork Prince, and I'm pretty sure I've read 1,000 pages so far. I still haven't finished the whole 24 hours. Like, at the start of this readathon, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this like, okay, 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. No, I want to see how much I can actually read. Tomorrow is Christmas Day. I'm going to finish the readathon by then because that's way too long if I keep on doing it after that. But yes, see you tomorrow. Okay, I've just done quick maths. I have read 1,014 pages so far. Also, I've just put on some black nails, and I'm live laugh loving for them. Oh my god, I can't wait to do ASMR videos with these nails. So excited. Okay, dudes, so I read this morning. I read for about an hour. I read the Firefly Lane book, but it's downstairs, so I can't show you. But I'm on page like around 70 in that now, and I'm just gonna do a timer because I forgot I can do a timer on this thing. But I did put on like 3 hours this morning. That's what I was going to give myself today, just to read for the rest of the 3 hours, and then the readathon would have been over. But because, you know, it's Christmas Day, it's 7:30 in the evening. I haven't read anything besides this morning today, so I'm going to just do an hour on my timer, and we'll see how much I get done, and then the readathon will be over, and then I'll come back with all the stats. So let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, is the moment we have been waiting for. Stats. I love a bit of stats. I love knowing how many pages someone has read, how many books they've read. So it's time. I wrote it all down. I did my calculations, and here we are. Firstly, I finished Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh, and I read 293 pages of this. 5 stars. Adore this book. I can't wait to get the next one, and I'm still really thinking about this series, and I'm gonna, throughout the week, I'm gonna go to the city and I'm gonna get the next book. That's how great it was. Then I finished Flawless by Elsie Silver, and that was 407 pages, and I gave this book 3 stars. It was good, it was cute, it was just so mediocre in comparison to this book. I finished Clockwork Angel, the manga, and that was 249 pages. I gave this 4 stars. It was so nostalgic to go back and see the characters all again and just see how the story unfolds, just picture form. Then for Clockwork Prince, which is the second book in the Infernal Devices, I only read 30 pages. Today, Firefly Lane, I read 138 pages. I am liking this book. It's definitely not something I'm used to with Kristen Hanna, because it's just like a normal book, whereas I'm really used to her like historical stuff, like World War, like all these historical events that happen in her books. And it is set during the war, but it really does not focus on this. It just focuses on these 2 girls' friendship, because one of them has no family and the other one has like picture perfect family. So then they become like unlikely friends, and I think we just see their like progression, and something happens and they stop being friends. So that was that. So ladies and gentlemen, I read 1,117 pages. This is the calculation. But I'm really chuffed with that, to be fair. I'm really proud of myself. But anyways, this is what my brother got me for Christmas. The Christmas guest. So I think I might, and the writing's so big, so I think tonight, even though it's got nothing to do with the readathon, because the readathon's over, I read that amount of pages, but I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna read this book tonight, I think, or this book, or I'm gonna go downstairs and tell the family, can we play cards, because it is Christmas Day. I've been with them the whole day, so I'm kind of sick of them. Like, I'm sick of your faces, but I'm so grateful that I'm able to say that. Like, I'm so grateful that I have this family. I'm just so grateful for people who watch my videos. It means a whole lot to me. And also, I forgot to address, if my skin looks horrid, okay, it doesn't look that bad. I have this new face cream that I got for Christmas. I tried it, and ladies and gentlemen, my skin was what? It looked like this bookmark. Red, but like patchy red. That was the 24-hour readathon. I really hope you enjoyed, and peace out.